2 years ago. Peterson really loved me. He was so handsome. Peterson always had a smile for me. I could see affection in his eyes when he looked at me. Peterson held my hands and made me feel safe. He appreciated little things. He asked me to marry him. But somehow I chose you. He went to see my parents to ask for my hand in marriage 20 years ago. But you and your family members with your something had already come to ask for my hand in marriage. I loved you, and so I went with you. Peterson now drives a Range Rover. Peterson drives a Range Rover. Peterson went to the UK, established good commercial connections. Peterson is doing well in his life. Recently I ran into him. And your worst part is you never listen to advice. You alone knew what was good and what is right. Even in your books, you used to mix up capital letters and italics. Mr. Degree holder, university graduate, you don't know when and where to use capital letters and italics. So what did you achieve in this life that you can do? I don't want my thing that I'm happy that my husband has died. But that's not it. I could not be happy. Mario, all the money is my business. With every fiber in this body, I love you. But marrying you was the biggest mistake of my life. Pretend! Someone might think you have a hand in their death. Because you are too calm. You've read the Bible more than John Wesley himself. Back to back. And yet I never saw the significance of a Bible reader in your life. You know, that's our friend.
I'm very happy, I'm really thrilled, and it's been a great success. I'm really amazed at the excellence of Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian theater, and I mean, Na Ashokor, what a magnificent job she's done today. Outstanding.
We have to support the arts. You know, play and also showcasing the excellence of playwrights here in Ghana. This adaptation of this amazing classic book, Making It Ghanaian, was so tastefully done. And Na Shoko's performance for me, I just went to her and said, you know, as a musician, usually the trick is that how do you keep an audience engaged for such length of time? Usually you have a band behind you, but her standing there as one person, a monologue, engaging everybody and also taking us through several emotions was just a beauty to behold. And that shows the level of talent that we have in this country, and we need to elevate, support, plays, support performances, support dances, support our culture, and then utilize our culture too as a means to connect and engage with other cultures. I think, the Spanish ambassador and the Embassy of Spain has done a great job.
A lot of people are applauding. They actually gave her a standing ovation. From your point of view, how did you see what she did?
I think she deserved more than a standing ovation. As an actress, it's a very difficult task. Being on stage for an hour, close to 2 hours.
Did you love it?
I love the production.
Is it her performance or is the content of what she did?
I think it's a combination of everything. The content was relevant, and her performance was simply splendid.
Well, a lot of people have been thrilled. A lot of people have been moved. The whole auditorium actually tagged along with Na when she was on stage. Uncle Fred, were you moved with what you saw?
I got emotional in all senses. At certain points, I shed some tears because I was like, wow. I didn't know. In fact, I was torn between her performance and the emotions attached to, the play itself. So, it's out of the ordinary. Tonight, Na has done what Napoleon could not do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You have been on stage. You have done TV. You have done, I don't know. Have you ever experienced a monologue? I mean, going through the motion yourself.
I was trying to tell you earlier that this has been the style of Efo Kojoman late. Anytime he wrote plays, it's either a monologue or for two, at most three people. That was Efo. Because he felt everything gets very compact when you have just one person, two people, or at most three. So Latif is the, second person now that I know. I've told him that, look, this style, move with it.
That person was right.
Well, on stage, I think I was just like, honestly, I don't know.
You got a standing ovation for crying out loud.
Yeah, that was a very emotional moment for me. I was confused. I wasn't sure, really. I'll confess to you, the whole time, I was thinking, you have to nail it. All these people are here to watch you. You have to nail it. And that kept ringing in my head over and over again. When I finally opened my eyes, because in the beginning my eyes were closed, when I finally opened my eyes and saw that it was a full house, I was humbled by it. I think that's when I relaxed and said to myself, you have prepared for so many weeks for this production. You're ready. Just go and kill it. And I think I killed it.
I'm sorry. I'm glad you believe. Sorry, I'm glad you believe that you killed it, because you did.
Thank you.
I'm not sure this was the expectation.
No.
And this actually will open the door for a lot other monologues.
I think when we last spoke, you asked me if I would like to do monologues, and I said no. I'd like to revise my answer. I think I'm ready to do more challenging productions like this one and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you feel exactly what you were carrying as a core message to the people?
Yes. I think one thing I was able to do successfully with this production was to remove myself as Na Shoko and all that comes with it. And I felt the character, I felt everything I said, I felt every emotion. It was not an act. I wasn't acting, I was being it. And I felt it, I still feel it.
This is one of the people behind it. Solo, how are you doing?
I'm fulfilled, let me say that. I'm fulfilled, yes. Because throughout the journey, we know what to expect from Na, but she was totally a different person today. We can see her embodying the role. Sometimes you just need to put the actor in a very comfortable zone so that they can just work. And the liberty for her to just express and be herself in the role is so beautiful to watch. So I'm just fulfilled.
Okay, so finally 5 hours with Mario is over. It is now a few minutes with Latif. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. You can see I'm a happy man.
I mean, you told me earlier on that it was a challenge you picked up making it a monologue, because you could have easily, added a few other characters to it. Challenge fulfilled?
Very, very much fulfilled. I'm telling you, I'm a happy man on this earth. Trust me. What else would you expect? Aside Food House, aside 7 different ambassadors, honoring your invitation, just to witness your play. What else would you expect? Aside the audience, excited about the outcome of the production, and they are all happy and exciting. What else?
Holy It's for me, it's a great honor because Obapa Christie has been in this ministry for 20 years. I mean, I was singing her songs when I was way back in SS. And so for me to grow up and be on stage with her, you have no idea. I do not take it for granted to experience these 20 years of her ministry. It's a future that I look to also, 20 years to be celebrated, and people really came to celebrate a vessel of God. And for me, it's a joy and an honor, to let her see her song the way I sang it. I wanted her to feel the way people feel when they hear her song. So I tried to minister her own songs to her, and trust me, it's a very refreshing moment. Come on!
First off, how was the energy from the crowd?
Massive. It was great, and I believe that it's all because they're just all excited for Obapa Christie. Yes.
How many years have you been in the gospel fraternity?
21 years.
21 years.
Yes.
So you must have a very vivid experience of what Obapa might be experiencing now. 20 years in our anniversary. How has the journey been? From what you have seen, how you've seen her grow, all the issues that has come up with her till now.
Yes, it's always sometimes been down, sometimes been up. But through it all, I mean, we're serving a faithful God who knows the purpose of giving us the giftings that He gives us. But no matter how difficult it is, He's always been with us. And even though the journey has been tough, but we've always sailed through.
How old is your song, Bema Yesu?
That's about 16 years ago.
When you play it, it falls on the hearts of people like it's a new thing. How does it make you feel?
Great, and I feel blessed about it. And I believe that it's basically because it has a power of God. It has a power of God in it. And I always say that when a song is filled with the Holy Spirit, it lives on and on and on from generation and generations to come. Sometimes, even regardless of the fact that I did the song, sometimes when I put myself out of it, I still get blessed with that song. That's how powerful it is.
Journey, how would you explain? How's the experience been?
Experience in the ubetse the there, ubetse the ya, ubetse the you know. Nanso ni nyina no e kan bom be ya de ba ko se awie ye no eye nkunimdie na ye de aseda amanyame. Nyame ni me di ni ye pa man kan na me boa. Sameti ase ana mingu ya ne nyame a okun bia na me gina no na ye owuo. Nanso nyame ye humemmobo. Na wa ma me nkwa na me da so te ase a aseda nka nyame din.
Females in this industry is not an easy journey for them. What would you say to encourage other females who want to be in this industry?
Me da say oba bi a wo pesa wo yesa ofra adwuma yi no o trying to bo ase ene ojo any determination. It was so determined say we mempe so what ase aha.